When I stepped onto that parade ground, the air reeked of arrogance. Spit-shined boots, crisp uniforms, medals gleaming like lies beneath the sun. Her world, not mine. I was just the husband who didn't fit in. I heard it before I spotted her. Deadweight husband is here. Laughter, brief, cutting, hushed just enough to seem accidental, but it wasn't. Then she emerged. My wife, Second Lieutenant Claire Sutton. Eyes icy, uniform flawless, her hand gripping an envelope. She didn't salute, didn't smile. My first order as a lieutenant, she announced, voice carrying across the grounds. Is our divorce, sign it and get out. It was planned. The smirk betrayed her. I glanced at her father standing behind her. Colonel Sutton. Chest puffed with pride. They thought they were delivering the punchline to some sick joke. I grabbed the envelope, gave a single nod, and walked away without a word. That's the part nobody talks about, the silence. That quiet was the sound of everything recalibrating in my mind. Claire and I met 5 years ago at a charity gala. I wasn't military. I built things, companies, systems, exits. Money was my battlefield. She was captivating, driven, focused. I appreciated that. She said I balanced her. I bought it for a while. We worked. I handled the expenses while she pursued her commission. Her father scoffed at my civilian status. I let it slide. Love has a way of blinding you. But then small things shifted. Late night calls. Training exercises that stretched too long. A change in her tone, like she'd learned a new dialect and I couldn't understand it anymore. I didn't confront her. I watched. That's what you do when you've built empires, you recognize patterns. When I finally figured it out, it wasn't from a text or an admission. It was her father's firm, the investment I'd poured in 2 years earlier. My cash keeping his sinking ship afloat. The same month my money flowed in, her devotion flowed out. I didn't explode. I strategized. After she embarrassed me on that parade ground, I drove home in silence. No radio, no phone calls, just crystal clarity. Step 1, cut off every payment tied to her. Credit cards, joint accounts, the exclusive gym she adored, the spa memberships she flaunted. Frozen solid. Step 2, her father's firm, Sutton Defense Consulting. My $20 million investment pulled in one phone call. A provision in the contract allowed it. He'd missed it. Amateur error. Within moments, the company's cash flow evaporated. Creditors would be blowing up his phone by evening. Step 3, the party she'd organized that night. The lieutenant celebration. Reserved under my name. Venue cancelled. Catering cancelled. Guest list wiped. I didn't send an explanation. I let the silence speak for itself. By midnight, my phone began buzzing. 20 calls, 50, 100, then 456. By that point it was too late for them to salvage anything. The doorbell chimed around 1 a.m. When I answered, her father stood there. No uniform now. Just a man finally facing the fallout of his own hubris. You can't do this, he spat. You'll ruin us. You already did, I said. I just stopped bankrolling it. He attempted threats. Contracts, reputation, legacy. But I'd constructed my empire with attorneys fiercer than his decorations. Every paper, every provision locked tight. I'd never blurred personal with professional, except for them, and I just corrected that mistake. He walked away, shoulders sagging. I watched his taillights fade into darkness. An hour later, Claire showed up. No uniform this time, just desperation, eyes bloodshot, voice trembling. You destroyed my career, she said. No, I answered. You did that when you treated our marriage like theater. She moved closer. You think this makes you strong? No, I said calmly. It makes me free. She broke down then, not from heartbreak, from loss. From the security she'd confused with vulnerability. The story hit 2 days later. Sutton Defense Consulting declared bankruptcy. Federal contracts terminated. An audit followed, misappropriation of funds, fabricated billing records, all documented, not by me, by their own carelessness. I observed it unravel from my study window, coffee in hand, tranquility settling like daybreak. People asked if I was all right. I said I was fine. But fine wasn't accurate. Fine is just getting by. What I experienced was sovereignty, the stillness after the tempest I'd orchestrated. Claire attempted to call again. I ignored it. She mailed letters. I sent them back sealed. Eventually, she quit trying. They used to mock me, calling me dead weight. Now I get it. Dead weight doesn't pull you under. It drags down everything connected to it. A few weeks later, I returned to the parade ground. Peaceful this time, deserted. The flag still rippled, pretending loyalty was something sacred. I stood there, not with bitterness, but with clarity. People assume revenge is fueled by fury. It isn't. It's about restoration. The quiet equilibrium between what's stolen and what's reclaimed.